Skara Brae. And there is Skara Brae itself, in great danger of being destroyed by the sea. What is there now is certainly not enough. It could even prove very, very soon to have been not enough, because there's one certain point that has already been damaged there. Well, anyway. So this is the bay, but actually the shore was there, the horizon at the moment, so to speak, between those cliffs. And maybe, and that's where we're going now, we find here one of the old dunes of the system that was here, and behind which basically Skara Brae was situated. So this dune system we're going to have a closer look at. Again here, Skara Brae as it appears from the beach, and it's houses built in a what is called a shell midden or a midden, and that must have been a huge heap of refuse, because that's what it is. The shell middens or the middens are the refuse heaps of communities. But I think a big thing like this, a refuse heap, with only bones and things like that, takes hundreds of years to build up like that. Now this is the dune that we were looking at from a distance, and it's very interesting because we see the boulder clay just over the rocks, and that's glacial. So all the sand that's up on top of that must have come after the glaciation. And what's more, I seem to see signs that there has been building even, because there things are falling apart. Let's have a closer look. What is conspicuous here is the large slabs, and for instance that one which is vertical, and here are lying some. And here we see what you always see, where there is the borderline between sand and clay, that the sand, the water goes right through the sand but stops at the clay, cannot penetrate through the clay, and then comes down and out. And anyway, that's in a better spot. Where is it there? No, it's not there. Anyway, well, this seems to be part of structure. If it's a wall, at least what it shows is that the largest stones are underneath, and then others are put on top of it. So this is man-made. I think there's hardly any doubt that this is man-made. But if it's a wall or a wall of a house, that's the difference. That's the question then. And look at such a slab here, just on the beach, exactly parallel, like a gravestone. Here rocks seem to be falling down. It's very difficult to say whether this has been a wall or not. For some reason it doesn't seem to have come like this by a natural cause. Now the shells one finds here between these rocks could tell a lot about when this was deposited here. I would say this must be a wall. It's too ordered to be natural. But then it was built on sand. Why was it built on sand? Or is there any kind of vegetation maybe between the rocks, or underneath, I'd say, that you could find any kind of organic material underneath these rocks? Actually, it's built on a layer of kind of sand and gravel. But still, I think this is very well possible a dune from the time that Skara Brae was built, and there would have been more dunes, and probably about where this ridge is, there would have been the beach in those days, probably. On the other side of the bay there's nothing of dunes left, it's all boulder clay. And so this side, and just again, it is very near Skara Brae, this is dunes, and may have some field walls or even house walls there. Here's another part, and now I'm starting to doubt whether this is not natural. It might be natural after all. Of course those flat stones will lie flat, and if they lie on top of each other it's not really that special, maybe. On the other hand, it seems local here then again. So, but there's no specific connection, I think, in terms of level with those there. But that's not easy to say like this. There's nothing else here now. So this is a local appearance of stones on top of each other.